At the beginning of this year of 2020, I started my brand new journey of building a blog from scratch, of building a niche site from scratch. And in this video, I'm going to show you every single step what I've done since then, since the very first day of creating this website until today. Today is 22nd of August 2020. I'm going to dive into the dashboard of my Google Analytics, Google Search Console, Amazon Associates Affiliate Program, and I'm going to show you every single aspect of how I built this website and what are the stats as of today. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Alex and welcome to my channel Blogging is Awesome, where I share tips on how to run a blog or a niche site successfully. I also document my own journey, and this video is exactly that. I'm documenting my own journey. Before we jump to my laptop, and I'm going to show you the inside of my Google Analytics and Google Search Console and Amazon Associates Affiliate Program stats, I want to briefly cover some aspects that can be interesting for you, since this is the first video on this channel, and I'm going to overview my blog from the very first step, how I came up with the idea of creating this blog and how I chose the niche, what kind of website platform I chose to run this blog on. I'm sure it's going to be both interesting and useful for you to know. So in general, I have previous experience in creating these kind of niche websites, ranking them in Google and driving traffic and selling affiliate products and getting paid a commission of that. But the problem with my previous niche websites, they were in micro niches, literally in micro niches, and they have only 8 to 10 articles published on them because they were so narrowed down in the niche that I had the advantage in those niches, but I didn't have any more space to expand, any more space to grow those websites and publish more content. And those niches were not as lucrative as this one. So taking that experience, I decided to pick a niche that would have huge potential in income and huge potential in growth as well. The niche that I would be able to publish a lot of content on my blog, on my social media, and shoot videos as well, create some visual content, and kind of engaging niche. I was choosing a niche quite some time, and I ended up going into the niche that I'm really passionate about, that would also meet all these criteria that I just mentioned. So after I decided what kind of niche I'm going into, it was the moment to choose a domain name. For this blog, I decided to go with a neat, branded kind of domain name that would have a main keyword in it. And the domain ended up being a two short word domain that speaks for itself, and every single person that reads or hears the domain name understands right away what this website, what this blog is about. I thought that this way is going to be way easier to promote my website because it's going to be really easy to remember and share with public. After that, obviously, I had to create a website, build a platform where I would be publishing content and promote my website and run all the things and making money with it. And my only choice here is self-hosted WordPress website. This is by far the best platform to build and run a blog on. I don't consider any free platforms. I don't consider any other content management systems like Joomla, or I don't know any others, to be honest. WordPress self-hosted websites is the only platform that I considered for myself, and I've been using it on all my websites in every single project. If you don't know how to set up a website using WordPress, then follow the link below this video in the description. After the website was set up, I had to do keyword research. Yes, that's right. I'm not the kind of guy who is ready to invest into content creation, time or money or both, just writing articles on random topics in my niche, hoping for the best, hoping for a miracle that eventually I'm going to start seeing traffic, and maybe this traffic I will be able to monetize. Nothing like that. I know that keyword research is crucial when you're starting out, especially when you are starting out, and I did a proper keyword research, and after I did keyword research, I started investing in content creation, into articles. I personally just hate writing. This is one of the reasons why I'm shooting videos and running YouTube channels, because I just simply don't enjoy writing. For this reason, from the very beginning, my plan was to outsource the entire content for my blog, and I started ordering articles. The challenge was to find decent writers who would meet my requirements and my expectations, and who would be providing me with high quality content, with high quality research, a good style, and in general informative, high quality informative articles with as less fluff as possible. For this, I started with a platform that's called Textbroker, textbroker.com. You can go check it out. I'm not affiliated with this platform. There are the cheaper ones and lower quality, obviously, and there are extremely expensive. I'm going with the 4-star writers out of 5 stars available on that platform. Even here, with 4-star rating authors, it was quite difficult to find the right ones. I highly recommend you to give them some test articles with a low amount of words and just test them out and see how they write and if they meet your criteria. So after I published my first 10 articles, I started promoting my website, and I used 2 main ways of promotional methods. The first one, Pinterest. I created multiple pins, about 5 pins per post, and I started publishing these pins on Pinterest and developing my Pinterest account using Tailwind. And the second method that I was and have been using to promote my website is building backlinks. Backlinks is basically links that are located on other websites that are linking to your website. Now guys, I want to invite you to check out the inside of my Google Analytics for my blog, and then we are going to jump into a Google Search Console, and I'm going to show you everything, all the data that I gathered since the beginning of this website. So right here you can see that I have the Google Analytics available from the 1st of February, but honestly speaking, I only started publishing content in March. As you can see, I was getting only random visits here and there, and those were probably done by me from different devices, from my phone, other laptop and all that, and you don't have to count them in. I had started publishing content only in March, and I finished publishing my first 10 articles by the end of March. Here we have April, and only by the end of March we started getting a couple of visits per day, more or less consistently. So from 1st of April, May, June, July, August. So I have content published on my website for only 4 months. So I still have at least a couple of months to wait until Google releases my website from the sandbox and starts ranking my website. As you can see, it's insignificant amount, and right here you can see this spike of 2 days of pretty decent traffic. A couple of hundred visits came from Facebook, because one of the bloggers who I kindly asked to add a link to my website on their website, they denied my invitation, but they shared a link to one of my articles on their Facebook page. So if we check traffic split by sources, you can see that the vast majority is coming from Pinterest, 300 here and another 100 right here, so 400 came from Pinterest. Then some from Facebook, and mainly because of this spike. And from Google, I got from the very beginning about 114 visits. Obviously, it doesn't speak anything. You know, it's like insignificant amount of traffic, but still nice for the brand new website. So this is how organic traffic looks in dynamic from the very beginning. And in March, I was not getting any traffic at all. And only after I published my first batch of the content, I started seeing consistent regular traffic from Google. Now let's move on to another tool that I use to analyze the stats of my websites, the traffic, the positions and queries and all that stuff, and it's called Google Search Console. Unfortunately, it doesn't reflect all the clicks that I'm getting from Google. For some reason, I have no idea why, but I heard from other people as well that Google Search Console is pretty glitchy and it's okay to have these kind of discrepancies. But what I like to see here is total impressions. So as you can see at the very beginning, I was getting only 15, 12, 10 impressions, or even less than 10, and eventually, gradually, impressions started growing. And then I had a spike right here. I have no idea why it spiked this way. I was hoping that my website was going out of the sandbox and I will keep growing in impressions, but unfortunately then there was a significant drop back to where I was a month before for some reason. Maybe it was normal fluctuation by Google, which they do on regular basis. Maybe I was adding some more articles and I got this a little bit of love from Google. Right now I'm going to be publishing more content to my website, so let's see if I will keep getting these increase in the impressions as well. I'm not going to show you what kind of queries I am showing up for, but right now it's about 650 or 70 queries that I've been shown in the results in Google. Now let's jump to my Amazon Associates Affiliate Program dashboard and check out the stats. So for this amount of traffic that I've got so far, I got only clicks. I haven't done a single sale, but every single month I'm getting some clicks, and these clicks are not enough to make a sale, obviously. And I have to be honest with you, after Amazon in April cut commission significantly in my niche as well, even though I'm not in the lowest range of the commission, right now I'm about to get like 3% of sales, but even now I'm switching even more to the Amazon competitor, basically, that pays out way more generously than Amazon. But still I will have to test the amount of money that I'm getting from both platforms, from both affiliate programs, and see which works better, which brings more money. But let's hope by the next time when I will be shooting the next review of the progress of my journey, of my blog, I will have my first sale. Now guys, I want to share my plans for the next month. So right at this moment I have a batch of 10 more keyword phrases with non-existent competition whatsoever, and right now I'm ordering more articles for these keyword phrases. So the plan for the next month is to get this content written. I'm ordering this content in the same platform, in textbroker.com. The plan is to write more content, publish more content, order more pins. I'm going to order 10 more pins, not 10 more pins, 15 more pins for those 10 new articles that I published. So I have about 20 fresh articles published on my website, and I'm going to order 10 more articles, so it's going to be 30 in total. I'm not going to be building any more backlinks, not until I will have about 50 articles probably. Right now all my resources, all the money that I'm ready to invest into this project is going into content creation. So guys, I'm going to be shooting these kind of reviews of my journey, of the progress of my journey every single month. like once per month on average, and I'm sure it's going to be interesting for you to see how things are going, what kind of work is put into this project, what kind of results I'm getting, how soon I will see significant amount of traffic and significant growth in traffic, and obviously how soon I'm going to start making sales. If you have any questions at all, drop them in the comments below. I will get back to you as soon as I can. Also on this channel, in addition to my journey, I'm sharing the tips on how to do keyword research, how to set up a website, how to choose a niche, how to write the content, tips and useful information on how to rank successful blogs and niche websites. So make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're new here, hit the bell notification button, and see you in the next video.